I grew up without Wi-Fi.
I grew up without privacy.
We didn't talk about mental health.
We post about it daily.
We met people in real life.
We spy. Two generations, one mic, no filter. Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Tanika and this is
Mama Yeti, and welcome to Across the Gap.
All right, so our topic today is dating. Broken.
Definitely.
It's broken.
Huh?
It's broken. Dating is broken. You feel like dating is broken.
Maybe yes. I actually feel that the dating of your generation is different from my generation, and I feel that your generation, it's I don't even know whether I should call it dating. That's a question.
That's the question. You don't know if you call it
Dating, yes, because yeah.
Well, I feel like dating in our era is more difficult now. Like I feel like even when we go to like social gatherings, we go to places, you see more females than males, or women than men nowadays. Even like just social gatherings generally, or anything that has to do with just going out and meeting people, there are always more women than men. Everywhere. Like I can't really speak much about like other places, but places like London, even in Abuja, there are more women than men when you go out.
Okay, I tend to agree, but apart from that, because you live in the digital age, right? In my time, when we met in schools, we met people who we could date in school, in churches, in social gathering. That's how we met. We didn't have any other option. But you guys do have an option. You have all your dating apps.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I think dating is also in the modern era or right now is more digitalized than it was in your era, because we have dating apps, we have social media. Everything now is just online. Everything right now is that you don't know what is fake or what is real. Like
Very true.
it's just a lot is just happening in our era. I feel like in your own time it was a lot easier than ours.
Well, I wouldn't say it was a lot easier, but it was more genuine.
Definitely.
It was more genuine.
Definitely.
I mean, we knew who we were dating, even when I'm sure you really don't understand when I say even when you had pen pals, because there were times.
Pen pals.
Yes, pen pals.
What?
We used to if you had somebody you liked, you wrote a letter, you put your picture in, and you posted it. You know, and we waited until
Wait, so you put your picture in a letter?
Yes.
And then you post it?
Yes. And you never.
Times have changed.
And you never thought of anything to do with catfishing, because you put your real picture.
Well, catfish is another problem too, because not well. I think it's harder now with AI, because back then at least you can say person's a catfish, you know. But now with this AI new stuff, everything happening, a lot of crazy going on. This AI is just harder to even catch people that are catfishing at this time. So I 100% is more difficult in our era.
I know. I agree. Dating it's like you have to be on your toes. You have to have your senses with you. You need to be, for you guys, everything is it's like you're in a battle. For us, it wasn't a battle, because
It wasn't a battle.
I knew who I was dating. I knew if I liked somebody and the person liked me, we would date. I'm seeing you face to face. I've met you. I know what your voice is like. There's
did you guys have like long distance dating back in the day?
Long distance, yes. But when you're talking of long distance dating, right? I mean, we had what you call then. I mean, we had our epileptic phones, but even then, you would have met. you would have met. Maybe the person you met has traveled abroad, so you now continue the relationship across. That's why I said we wrote letters, but you don't do that now. Everything is
but for
social
us,
media.
long distance dating, because most people say it does not work for them anyway. But we still have that long term. You can date across countries
That's why I
because
said.
of the
That's why I said you
digitalized
have dating
social
apps.
media.
You can
Can
meet
date
somebody.
across
You
countries
can meet somebody
in
in
South
Europe,
Korea, in Europe,
and you'll be here in
in
Nigeria, and
America.
you will say you are dating.
Yeah.
Ah, if I have not seen you in my time, if I have not seen you, how can I be dating you? Because I don't know who you are. I don't know where you come from. I don't know your family background. I don't know your character. Then I will say I'm dating you. Nah, it will never work.
Yeah, I feel like we're more open minded in our time. Like in this time, I'm more open. No, I won't say open minded. Let's say exposed or
Yeah,
open minded.
I think more exposed.
Yeah, we're more exposed
Mm-hmm.
because we are more willing to even date someone that is across country. I've
Ah,
never met them
ah.
before. Like we are,
Hmm.
yes, like
But
like family, community. We don't have that as much as you had that.
in my time, I mean, we're talking of Nigeria, and you can't date. Then you couldn't. If you dated outside your tribe, it was like, huh? What is going on? I know that when I mean, I dated outside my tribe, and a lot of people, and I got married outside my tribe, and a lot of people from my tribe couldn't understand why I should marry somebody who is not a Yoruba person because I'm Yoruba. So sometimes you find that dating, even if you date outside your tribe, you know that it's not going to work. In those days, you know that
That's true.
you are very careful that you must a Yoruba person dates a Yoruba person, an Igbo person dates an Igbo person. That's how dating was
Yeah,
in my
I have
time.
friends now that have done inter-tribal dating, marriage. So it's not we're not. Like I said, I feel like yes, we're right. I'm more exposed. I'm more open
Yeah,
to do other things
I think
than just
that's what the social media has done. It has made everything. It has made things given you guys a broader platform to work on.
there's always a positive and a negative,
Yeah,
pros and cons
yeah,
of that.
yes.
Honestly, because aside that, because social media too, people always say there's a lot of fish in the sea. The same way social media has made everything so, how would I put it, so everyone is just there's more availability
Mm-hmm.
than
Mm.
than before. So like you can just get anything you want like that, like that, like that, like that. Unlike your time when I don't know what your
So
time, what we say you, I don't know how what you want to say.
I know I sometimes think that you guys are a bit superficial.
Ah,
Yes, superficial. Yes,
superficial.
you look at. I mean, because you can swipe and swipe and swipe. So instead of looking for somebody having that deep relationship, you're looking at attributes. Is she fine? Is he fine? Does he have six pack?
But
Does he have
wait,
this?
wait. First of all, the first thing you see is the person. The physical attraction is the first thing.
I agree with you. I agree
Exactly.
with you. But then you see, there's a lot of when you're talking of I mean, you are attracted to somebody, but because during my time, right, we will see you, but then we will still interact with you, so your character starts showing immediately.
And now, but see with us too now,
No, you guys,
we see a picture of you online, and we're like, okay, this person is cool. Then we chat, and then we go for like a present, and then we get talking to the person, and
are you for real?
all of a sudden, we're like,
Are you for real?
what's going
The
on?
that is it's your area that you have a lot of catfish. So there are people who pretend to be who they are not, and I think there's a lot of potential.
And then we see them.
And there's a lot of
If they're fake,
yes,
we move,
and
move
there's a
on.
lot of pretentiousness going on because yes,
Trisha,
there's a lot of pretentiousness. People are not genuine
genuine as
anymore.
before.
Yes,
That's very
mm-hmm.
true.
You know,
That's why we're very intentional about what we do and how we get into relationships. We're not just going to just be entering and leaving, entering and even though some of us to enter and leave, but we're much more intentional because we just don't want to get hurt. or
Are you? I don't know what
to
you.
go through a cycle, the same cycle all over and all over again.
But I don't understand what you mean. You're more intentional because you're the people that came up with phrases like situationship,
We're more
friends,
okay.
friends with.
Let me change
Wait,
the word.
wait.
We're more emotionally aware of what we're doing now.
So that's why you have friendship benefits and you have
Situationships.
situationships. I mean, in my time, what is friends with benefits? What is situationship?
Times always have to evolve.
Yeah, but those kind of
Times
times,
always have
those
to
kind of times
evolve.
that are involving, it doesn't make sense. You see somebody on social media and you don't know who the person is, and the next thing you're agreeing to meet to become intimate. That doesn't make sense to me. But I guess that is your time.
That's our era right now. So
It
that's
doesn't make it. I don't. To me, that is wrong. And
I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm not trying to say it's good. I'm not trying to say it's bad. I'm not trying to say anything. But it's just that
that's the way it
that's
is.
the way we're living in. That's the time we're living in right now. So
And I think another thing that's about dating is that in my time, right, when we were dating, we had, let's say, we had a goal in mind. I won't say we were very much into, oh, I must date to get married, but that was part of our psyche. Let me put it that way. Because I mean, if you finish school and you do your youth corps, no matter what your age, if people know that you've been around the first year, the second year, you've been dating 1 year, you've been dating 2 years, you've been dating 3 years, and you've been dating different people during that time, you find out that you get people begin to think that you're on the shelf. You're on the shelf. You now start getting worried that I need to find a husband. I need to find a husband. But now I think it's totally different for
so
you
wait,
guys.
so that means was there more pressure for you guys to like date and marry after
That was
school?
I think that was the goal in my time. That was the goal.
That
But I
was your
think
goal.
now it has changed.
Yeah, it has changed for our generation, honestly. We're more like goal driven. We're more like, okay, what do you want to achieve? We have dreams that we want to achieve. We have so many things we have so many things that we want to do. So some people, marriage is still their goal. Some people um they have like a set career goal that they want to get to or attain. They want to be stable in whatever they're doing, whether it's their business, whether it's their career. They just have a lot more dreams than before when you're like, okay, like for you, like what you just said, like you wanted, like, oh, I don't want to be on the shelf for too long. People, but women are still like that. Don't want to be on the
I
shelf,
know.
but we are just more goal driven now.
I agree. I agree. That one I will agree to because I believe that it's not just the female or the male. It's a both genders.
Yeah.
You're more like I want to have my career. I want to be my own person before I allow somebody else to come into my life. You know, and I think that is I understand that totally. I wish we had that during my time. You know, I wish we had the ability to be able to say, look, I want to chase my career, I want to chase my dreams. And if at the age of 40, I decide I want to get married, I will get married. Like my son tells me that if you're thinking that I'm ready to get married, I'm looking for marriage, please don't hold your breath. Say, don't hold your breath, oh, because you will die. And I told him, I'm not holding my breath. He said, and he told me that, I mean, if dating is like a jungle for you guys.
Wow. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Dating is like
It's
a
a
jungle
jungle.
because you never. I mean, you meet people online and you think they're going to be the right person, and they're not.
They're not so.
Hmm. They're
They're
not.
not. Mm-mm. That's why we have to always. That's why we have a list of what we want and what we need. If they don't check just one of that list, we X, we
You
X them.
see, you see them.
But maybe that's just me. Maybe other people might
No,
be
no.
different.
I think
But
your generations. You have a lot of you made bullet points of this is what I want from the person I want to live my life with. And if you go on a date, you're already checking off the list. Where do you work? If he says I work in so and so place, check. I can date him. If he says, oh, where did you go to school? I went to so and so school. Check. You know, you're not dating to have fun. You're no longer dating to have fun. You're dating to check your list, check your list.
Yes, no, but because everybody wants to be stable.
Yeah, but dating in my time, we had fun. We had fun.
Because your time people are not living through the time that we're living in now. That's why. That's why
I guess so.
we're living through some hard times.
I guess
So
so. I
we
guess
have
so.
to put everything in mind. We have to know what we're doing. So
Hmm.
yeah. So do you have like any 2 cents to give to our generation about the whole dating experience,
Well,
dating world?
well, my generation has we've come and we're done.
They're going
We're
slowly.
going right. So dating, like I said, dating in my time was fun, and I think you guys should come back to having fun when you're dating. You have made it into something that is it's like you're writing a job application, and you're looking at the requirements and this requirements for this particular job. It's not. It's you're dating. You're getting to know the person, and um, you stop and think before you swipe. If you're on any social media, look at the person and get to know the person. I know it's going to be difficult, but I know that they have things like long distance relationship and things like that, but get to know who you are dating. Make sure you're not being catfished. Make sure that the person is who the person says it could be a he or a she, you know, and try to be as genuine. That is one thing. You that yes, be genuine. Don't don't be fake about yourself. Because at the end of the day, the person that wants to date you, when they find out who you are and they find out that you've been pretending to be somebody you're not, it's quite devastating. It's quite devastating. So be real. That's just it. Be real.
Be real. Be real. Clock it. Okay, all right then, and we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we have been
Across the gap.
bye.